so now I'm just trying to see what I can do to stay there.
Excellent. Well, that's the place to do it. Okay, so Dehaka game, it's BOE. Really good map for him in general. Dehaka's super good at generating side pressure on this map. So, wait, are you? Yeah, you're Dehaka, right? Yeah. J Stringer, was this your name last time?
Yeah, that's my name. It's not Doom the Boomkin, as it should be.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Trust me, I'm Dehaka.
Okay, but yeah, he's super good at generating the side lane pressure on this map with camps. So that's probably something that you're going to be looking to do. Their team fight is definitely stronger than yours, but we've got more pick potential. If we can find somebody in a rotation, because we've got Valera, because we have silences, because we have, you know, the Garrosh, if we can find, like, if our team finds somebody in a rotation, that's something that you can look to teleport on and look to capitalize on. But aside from that, you should just be trying to generate as much pressure in the side lanes as possible during the Immortal phases. It's basically Dehaka's job on this map.
Okay, got it.
And against the Sonya, it's a little bit tougher.
It's a little tricky, but we make do.
Right on. I like that you come bottom here. Not enough people do this because you're not going to need your teleport that early. So the fact that you just come down here looking for a tongue is fantastic. Everybody should be doing this on Dehaka. Don't walk right to lane. Just walk somewhere that's contested. See if you can get the extra speed back from the bushes, and then see if you can land a tongue. Translate that into a kill for your team. That's what we're trying to do here, but unfortunately, there's no way of you getting in here without showing on the lane. So if anything, you should be here where your Valera is. Because now look, if you do come out of here, they see you. Right. So if you were where Valera is right now, I think that is the deadest dryad I've ever seen in my life. But you still end up getting it. See, there's no way you should have gotten that. Yeah. Okay, but the fact that you did get it is fantastic. I saw exactly what you're looking for, and that's great. But I think you would have had a higher chance of getting it if you were here, or if you... No, never mind. Only here.
Okay.
And I don't really think they have any way of getting onto you. Like, even if they walk up and stun you and stuff like that, like, you still have your E, right? You have the full support of your team. And if they go on you, it just opens up your team to go on them. So now, obviously, you teleport top. It's great. So you trade out over half your health bar here. I think it's perfectly acceptable to just let Sonya push this in. So just instead, you should just walk back up to your gate and just let her get a little bit of damage on your structures. We already have so much momentum going in the bottom lane. I don't think it's worth out trading so much of your health here. Because we trade 60% of our health pool. I know you're Dehaka and you have a lot of sustain, but it's probably just not worth it. And here, like, you don't even need to push. You can just wait. Wait for her to push into you. Because that'll guarantee you get a... Yeah, see, though, we're just... I think it's just better to just reset the lane and let her push it up. But that was a fantastic tongue. You literally just fixed the entire trade right here because she stepped up too far.
Right. And that was the kind of thing I was looking for, just trying to figure out when she steps out of place and I can land a tongue.
Yep. This is a diamond game, right?
Yeah.
See, this is so disrespectful if you're Sonya. She can't do this. Or if anything, she has to anticipate it and dodge down or up, but she just soaks it completely. Where the lane is right now is literally the best thing in the world for us because A, Sonya is in a bad spot, right? Like, she's at the, what is this, 60-70% mark in the wave or on the lane. So she's susceptible to getting ganked by rotations, and your towers aren't pushing it out. So you just chill. You can chill here all day. This is perfectly fine for Dehaka. But the fact that you landed that tongue and just traded it in your favor like that was so good. I think she's a little bit scared of you now. You can tell just by the way she's moving around. She's like, I don't want to mess with this guy. He's good at landing tongues. It's kind of funny. There you go. That's a kill. So at this point, we probably see the Valera coming up because she pings it as well. Yeah, and I like this. Going half aggro. Like, oh my gosh, I can't believe she does this. Yeah, this is just dead. Perfect. And silence. Crippling poison? Yep. Nice. Perfect. Now push this in hard and take top camp.
Yeah, I went back to go top off, get ready for the Immortal. That's kind of my thought process there.
So you should have got Valyra to take this camp with you and then back up. Because you don't have to back right now. Yeah, you want the health pool, but you've got your tap. So like it's not super. Yeah, see, you end up canceling back and just grabbing tap anyways. Imagine if we got our camp here, how hard this lane would be snowballing. Because Valyra was top and we only needed her for a small period of time. Then she could have just backed and went bottom. Like we haven't even lost an entire tower. It's at 3 minutes exactly, but we still want to generate that pressure. That's the whole point of playing Dehaka on this map. Like look at how hard we're winning top. A camp will make us win top even harder. Sonya's going to be forced to trade into us, and you're actually going to just win it even harder than you are right now.
Okay.
And that was a really good dig. I'm going to back this up.
It's like I just saw, you know, just mini map down there to see what they're doing. I saw that they were low. I figured I'd come help out.
Exactly. And honestly, you stepping up this far, like to soak, like it's sketchy, but you see all of them on the map, so it's fine in this context. The teleport was perfect. The brush stock down. Oh my gosh. Yeah, absolutely perfect. Nice. And off of this, ping hard camp and grab it right away. It's okay that you lose 4 minions top. The bruisers. Wait, nobody gets them. I guess we didn't really have Greymane. Yeah, Greymane would have been there, I guess, in time. I don't know, it's tough, because you can't take it by yourself. You're the only, all that you can do is just get your teammates to start them, right? Or you go start them and get your teammates to follow up. But like, yeah, Greymane's not there, actually. That's the wrong call. Going top is better. Having that camp out, like, again, Dehaka's job on this map is to generate side lane pressure. So having that camp out helps you do that exactly. But in this case, you weren't able to do that. It's one of those like min-max things that you hope for, but the only camp that I do think you could have gotten was pinging Valyra for top camp. I really do think that would have been a possibility.
Then we just get like a tower or something, yeah.
Yep. And it's also the mentality you put your opponents in. If they look top and they see a camp pushing in and a Dehaka beating a Sonya in lane, they're like, holy crap, we have to make a play bottom. And you know the whole time you're just looking bottom. Soon as the enemy team fights in, you're teleporting in and you just win, right? Well, basically what you did already, but you would have had a camp pushing as well. This is just a free race because they don't have any Immortal chase or race. So this is good. This is another one of those.
Top to try to soak, yeah.
Yep, another one of those times where I'd just be playing safe top, trying to reserve your health pool and watching for a teleport. Yeah, okay, so they end up racing. If they tried fighting and trying to wipe us on the Immortal, then that's when you teleport in, but they didn't, so it's good. And so it's going to be going bottom. Because you're winning top. Okay. She went too early. See if...
By the time I noticed her in the bush, I was a little bit too far back, and then she just jumped the gun a little.
Yeah, fair enough. I don't even think this is your fault. I think this is mainly just Valyra jumping the gun, as you just said. But right here, all you'd want to do, if you did see Valyra, you just want to get in the wave and force Sonya to fight up on you. Because she thinks that she can just dominate you and that you're playing disrespectfully, but meanwhile you've got the rogue in the lane there, or in the bush.
Right.
It's good. Gonna get an insane push bottom. Get the entire wall, get a bunch of damage on fort, maybe even the full fort. It's unfortunate that Valyra's not there. So off this play, normally you could be looking for an aggressive invade, or an aggressive brush stock, but because they have the hard camp, it's not really something you can do. You're actually put in a pretty tricky situation here. You need to try to drag this camp into tower shots, but... So like even here, check this out. You have an opportunity right here to Q this minion and drag it this way. Right there.
Q the shaman guy?
Yep,
Yeah.
and bring him over. Because you want him to start taking tower shots as soon as possible. Even so, like, he doesn't change his positioning, right? He's not a smart camp. So even if you end up dragging him to here, and the minion waves crash back, they're going to start attacking him before they attack his spawns. And the spawns are going to be like way up here. So you just want to get him as close as possible to the towers.
Okay.
Because now you're put in a crappy situation. You're losing the lane because Sonya beats Dehaka, and you don't really have a realistic way of getting onto the shaman. Like, this does nothing at this point.
Right.
And if these circumstances weren't true right now, nice, we got lucky. So now the shaman dies, but it would have died faster. Right now, you could even be looking like you could look for a teleport bottom right now. You lose a little bit top because the wave's crashing in, but yeah. No, it would have had to happen earlier. If they didn't have that hard camp, that's something that you would definitely be looking for.
Right.
Ooh, so close. No, we didn't get the fort. It's fine.
I think my mentality for most of like this early game is just soak till 10.
Yep. Which is good. Once the map starts opening up is when you... Oh, does he get the throw? Wait, what? Did you see that?
I didn't notice that.
Watch, he has his E up. Check this out. Watch this. Everybody, are we watching? Watch this. Oh, no. Okay, he threw there. I didn't see that. My bad. My mistake, my dudes. All right, back in the game.
He was close.
Yeah, I thought the animation went off for a second. I was like, wait, what? Nice. Interesting choice for her to go block against you. I guess it's because she's worried more about the gray main, but I feel like she would be having a much easier time in this lane if she had war paint.
I agree. It caught me off guard too when I was like auto attacking her, and it was just saying blocked, and I was just so confused.
Yeah. Here we go. Silence comes out. Do you have anything? Oh,
I got a tongue.
yeah, but do you have you do have essence. I wonder if you pop. Oh, you don't have any right now. You get some from the takedown, I guess. Oh, you popped it right there. Yep. Yeah, from the takedown. Literally nothing. You couldn't have played that better, I guess, given the circumstances. So nice job. I thought maybe if you had it a little bit earlier, you could have just ripped it and then saved Valera if you traded out a little bit of your health pool, but no, you did that right. You notice that I'm already looking bottom because I know you know how to play Dehaka. I like it.
Like here, I wanted to grab the Leeming, but I realized she was just going to be too far back by the time I would be able to get her.
Yeah, and she can just eat it.
I tried to switch to Tyrael, yeah.
So you start TPing. Obviously, you see this. Run out. What build are you? You enhanced? Yeah, you are. Why didn't you tongue earlier? Were you just worried he was going to sidestep it?
Yeah, I think I was waiting because like I saw my
Like
team
here.
kind of backing up a little bit,
Yeah.
and I was just waiting for it. But
Do we even have fall? Yeah, Greymane's pretty scared. Interesting. Yeah, they were not interested.
Back.
Yeah. They are not interested at all. So yeah, now we do our hard camp. No, we don't. That's fine. Wait, sorry. Wait, what was the timer? I think okay, never mind. 7 seconds. My bad. Of course not hard camp. Any opportunity to race is a good one. So. And you end up going and racing too, which I think, given this exact circumstance, is fine. Because you guys are just bodying the race.
If not racing, then what do?
Oh, go push bottom. You clearing one wave like this just gets you the fort.
Okay.
You don't have teleport though. That's the only problem because you want them to fight into you right now, but they won't do it. So looking for a pick is an okay idea too. It's just right now you're literally wasting time. because you're not finding a pick. The fact that you're looking for one is good because that's obviously what you want, right? You guys have the 10 advantage. You want them to fight you. But if anything, like look deeper. Look here. Because you know if they're going to be defending, obviously they're going to be in this area. So you can realistically be right here and be completely safe.
Okay.
If they turn on you and use heroics, we just win the fight because they're blowing all the heroics on the Dehaka. And then our team shows up and just bodies them.
I mean, they don't even have them yet.
Exactly. Oh, sorry. Exactly. Yeah, sorry. They don't even have their heroics. But like... even if they did, right, and they blow everything on you, like you're perfectly fine because you're Dehaka. But yeah, right here, you just want to try to find any of them. What's the timer on our? Yeah, so we have it in 3 more seconds. I'm just imagining if we were bottom right now, pushing instead, because right now, so far you've provided nothing. Okay, right there, you provided something. Okay, so this is a weird situation because it's an aggressive Immortal. We want to get this Immortal before they hit 10. But at the same time, like you could be gaining so much value. Like we would be 11 plus right now if you were in lanes.
Right.
But like I said, at the same time, we really want to get this Immortal before they get the chance at 10. So that's the only reason why I'd say you being up here is a good thing. Like, can we still lose because of it? Okay, let's have a look here. I think you can tongue Li Ming right here for free. Oh, she teleports it. You walk up because of the stun. You grab one, but there's just so much backline damage. Are you ISO? When did you... Oh, your adaptation. Any reason why?
I think just survivability kind of thing. You know, I was worried against like the Sonya and like the Wombo potential of doing Judgment and Leap, whatever. That I could be able to just heal that up and pull stress from Stukov.
Okay, so I think you should have gone isolation here for sure. Because if you land an isolation on Sonya when she's like spinning on your front line, you guys just win. They have to de-shield it or they lose. If you isolate the de-shield, they also die. If you isolate the sanctification, they also die. Isolation here seems like seriously the greatest choice you could ask for. Because, yeah, I would have assumed that this Tyrael was going sanctification, personally. Yeah, like... I don't know, it's hard to say because I like what you were doing here because you needed to try to get the objective before they got 10. So you being here was smart, but it's hard for me to say which was better, splitting or looking, because you didn't have teleport up.
I think in hindsight, splitting probably would have been better just because of the way it turned out. But
I agree with you. One problem I've noticed so far, we haven't gotten a single camp all game. That is a huge issue. We have a gray main and you're Dehaka. So, and I want to partially put that on you because when you're the Dehaka, you know your win condition, right? Your win condition is split pushing. So next time, like in these games, if you ever have an opportunity to, please call for your gray main or whoever else is good at camps to just assist you in taking a camp. It is unbelievable how much pressure camps provide and how much more effective the Dehaka is once you have that. Because if you're the Dehaka in a 1v1 and you have a camp with you, they have to bring more resources to the Dehaka lane or they're going to lose structures. That's just how it is. And you pulling people up top like this, maybe they rotate 2, maybe they only rotate 1. That leaves the rest of your team to just completely dominate the other lane, right? As long as you know that they're sending somebody and you play safe and don't die, like you were up so far off of that. So any moment that you find, try to take camps.
Okay.
Or try to get your team to take camps for you. It's good. Leap out, okay. So it is Judgment. Have you played against this guy before? Did you just assume he was going to go Judgment?
I just thought he was going to go Judgment because, like, with the Lunara Li Ming kind of backline, I didn't seem like a good game for Sanctification. Not that there is a bad game for it. But.
Yeah, okay. Okay, but If I wonder if he knew that Sonya's going leap, because leap with Tyrael going with leap and then sancting on top of the leap. Ooh, I'm pretty sure somebody dies no matter what. But yeah, interesting. Okay, so now they're coming up. So off of that, you need to immediately go bottom here. So you already have Stukov up here, so there's literally no point for you to be in this lane. So where is it? Right here. So we lose this fight, right? We know that. Just peel off. Like, there's no chance we turn this. Like, we have no damage follow-up. We're not going to wet noodle them with Garrosh. So immediately off of this, walk bottom. Like, walk through here. Hit this. Hit these. Get to this lane immediately. Because right now, what was it? It was 940. And we would have been at the lane, like, now.
Like, wave and a half. Okay.
And yeah, and don't even dig bottom, because right now you're not pressed for time to get bottom. Save it. Because earlier when you dug, we didn't have it up for the team fight, but like here, you definitely didn't need to dig. Okay. So now here you need to see, now we're put in a kind of a bad situation because you're not going to have dig for another, what, 20 seconds, right? Yeah, 23 seconds. I guess it could be okay because right here you need to go top.
Just split and take care of the camp. Okay.
Yep. Because, so like the way you're playing Dehaka, for the most part, is really good, but when you're sitting in lane like this, just looking for a Q, like a random Q on the enemy, you are basing your success criteria off of your opponents making a bad choice or your opponents making a mechanical failure. So if this Sonya just walks up to you and gets tongued by you, that's her fault, right? However, if we're up top split pushing and they have to force a fight or gank you, those are the only way that they ever come up off of a Dehaka split pushing. Unless we're equal and their solo laner is just bodying us, that is the only possible criteria where they come up on us. However, if you're up here and they force a fight into bottom, usually they feel the pressure of the Dehaka in the side lane and they're like, holy crap, we have to make something happen down bottom. So they do. They make something happen and then all of a sudden the dinosaur shows up on their backline and they're like, holy crap, what do we do? So that's what you have to be looking for a little bit more. So like, this looks like it comes out in your favor. D-shield goes out too? No, I actually... Do you still lose this? Oh, okay, there's a good tongue. Up at the leap follow-up, like... So, I think this just proves what I was trying to say here. So I said it in the very beginning of the game, right? They have the stronger team fight, and we need to be looking at picks and generating side pressure. So when they're posted up like this as 5 people, we got literally, I think, aside from an instant kill on their backline, well, that sucks that missed. We literally got the best possible engagement we could have ever asked for. And yeah, Greymane whiffing his abilities like that is Monka. We need to get this Greymane into community coaching. So we get the flip right here. We get the taunt. Does it come out? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Okay, so we get a flip. We trade a E on Garrosh for an ultimate from Tyrael and an ultimate from Uther. And we still lose this fight? Where are you? So the silence is hitting nobody right now, which...
I grab the Uther
yeah.
and get stunned.
Yeah. See, I think the biggest problem here is, like, obviously, yes, there's things that your teammates have done that not good. Their backline has no pressure. Look at this. Li Ming is literally standing in place auto-attacking. Watch this. Diamond Li Ming, by the way. Auto-attack. Silence, standing still, not orb walking, blowing her E for no reason, standing still, literally standing in spot, throwing her spells. She has inverse pressure on her right now. But imagine if a dinosaur was showing up right now, right here, boom, coming in hot. Now she actually has to play the video game, right? Right now, the way that you're pressuring their team fight is making it so that this Li Ming can basically just do like bronze plays and win in a diamond game. Like obviously not being rude towards the Li Ming or anything like that, but I'm just trying to highlight the fact that she's able to play like that because the backline has absolutely no pressure. And look at top. This is it. This is it right here, man. This is where everything goes wrong. And I think the reason why was because of the TP bottom, and then you just completely abandoned top. So like, I don't want to skip back that far, but do you remember when you TP'd bottom and you were just picking up the wave? It was 12.5 to 13. So you were, actually it was like 12.7, wasn't it? And we had just picked up hard camp. We were in a good spot. We really were. All you had to do was pick up 30% of a level and then boom, even footing. But if all you did was walk bottom off of that team fight top, boom, we're down bottom. We pick up the 13. You get back up top once they cap hards. Now you know they respawn bottom for our hards because they want to clear them, and you just clear top for free. And now all of a sudden we're equal footing, and you're generating pressure. So equal footing, you're generating pressure. They have to send somebody back up top. You're going to play safe. We're back to square one, baby.
Okay, got it. Just generate more pressure.
Yeah. Generate more pressure in the side lane, because you generating side lane pressure also means that you're generating backline team fight pressure, because you're gonna be TPing on that backline this entire time. And the time you do it, like the first time you do it, this Lunar is gonna be playing differently. The first time you do it, this Li Ming is gonna be playing differently after it. You're gonna scare the living heck out of them. But that was a very, very big moment in this game, and obviously, I'm not blaming it exclusively on you because it's not on you, but we're looking at your game, right? And we want to find out how to play the Dehaka a bit better. And I think that had huge implications for you. Or yeah. So even here, like, we actually just have to abandon this. This is so bad, and I see so many people. Oh man. Okay, watch. So my team right now needs to just stand still and watch. Okay, cool. We actually just got a Christmas miracle, okay? We really did. You need to get to a wave, which you're at. You need to get to another. Nope. Immediately you go to this wave, okay? Or you go and get this wave. So if we defend, we're down 2 levels. We do not want to do that. The chances of us winning a defense game against like this Uther comp, like grouping in for this Lunara to get splintered spear damage. Does she have it? No. Doesn't matter. She's got Thornwood, so she's going to do crazy AoE damage. Li Ming is going to do crazy AoE damage. Us defending is basically just asking for them to win the game. This right here is the Christmas miracle that I was talking about. We have a Greymane and we got defensive, like we got aggressive, sorry, spawning. We can get this Immortal shield down to 50%, straight up. We can get it down to 50%, and you can probably hit close to level 15 off of this. Immortal 50% shield, hit level 15. Maybe we even find a pick and save keep off this play. This right here, to me, this means the game is actually in pretty dang good position for us. But the fact that our teammates went aggressive and tried to defend down 2 levels, and you didn't go to the wave, like this I see so often. Like, I'm pretty sure they just absolutely body you guys here, don't they? Because they end up getting it. Yeah. So. Lyra dies. There's the D shield. Uther dies, which is fine for them because now they just win the fight off of it. Yeah, okay. So you just needed to push in these lanes as hard as you possibly could to try to get your team closer to 16, and your team needed to race. That was the play. Okay. In hindsight, like, do you think you saw that play at all?
I think in the moment I was more focused on just, you know, trying to group up with the team and kind of do what they were doing.
Okay.
But looking at it now, like, you're definitely right. I think soaking and trying to get us on equal talents would have been a lot better of a play.
And like, there's really no reasonable way for us to get to 16 before they captured the Immortal, but this Immortal definitely would have been sub 50% shield. I don't even think you save the keep off of it, but going down a single keep as Dehaka is fine. It really is. But now, like, look at their XP and look at our XP. Like, this is Monka S. Like, this is grounds for ending the game here. The fact that we... Oh, beautiful. Nice. Yeah, and obviously you can't be in the side lane right now. You have to assist. We're going to take a lot of damage. It's going to go down to like 50. Oh, okay, 78. It's not so bad. We have Greymane, I forgot. Okay. So yeah, same thing. Look to generate side lane pressure and then look to teleport in on an aggressive play of the enemy team. So fight. But yeah.
So I should be in like bot or something right now?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yep. You looking like this does nothing because we want them to fight into us and then you TP on the backline. That's how Dehaka works.
Oh, okay.
This is good, but nice. Okay, we get the pick. So like even off that, I would have backed and walked bottom right here immediately. See, the thing with Dehaka is you are here at all times. You exist in all places on the map at all times as long as you have your Zed up, right?
Right.
You are here, but you don't have to physically be here. You can be here and still be here at the same time. Yeah, this. And part of this, I am actually wanting to blame, I don't like using the word blame, but I want to attribute this issue with the way that our Garrosh is playing to the fact that you have to step up like that looking for engagements means that Garrosh isn't finding them, which is a problem for sure. It's a good kill, but we're still in a pretty iffy spot. Okay, not after that. Just got a message in chat. This is the issue I have with playing globals. I want to be in the offlane getting XP, but my team wants to smork. Are you doing your best job to tell your teammates what you're doing? Because I don't know if you are.
Yeah, I definitely wasn't for this game.
Yep. Oof, this is sketchy. Might not take damage because of Greymane. JK taking damage. A lot of damage. But see, like, even off that skirmish top, I would have expected you to back and start clearing bottom here.
I should have gone bot after that, yeah.
Yep. Ooh, no, not quite for the stun. This is bad. Like, you and this Greymane, there's no way this should be happening. You and Greymane.
And I should be swapped.
Absolutely. Yep.
In the fight, I should be clearing
because
I can burrow in.
Exactly.
It's like I learned something.
And then obviously you just have to back right here. Oh, good night, Greymane. Oh, boy.
As soon as I back, then,
this is game right here?
People start dying.
Yep. I mean, even if you were there, we would have wiped. You were super low HP.
I mean, I had no health anyway.
Exactly. What do you do in situations when you communicate that your brush stalker is on cooldown, you're split pushing, and your team YOLOs? Tell them not to do it. Repeat it in chat. Why would Dehaka back right there? Oh, Valera isn't watching the map.
I had like 1 health.
Yeah. And no sippy XD. Yeah, you basically just have to communicate everything you're doing better. That's all. Not necessarily you, but just Dehaka's in general. I personally, maybe like I personally am so in the habit of just over communicating. Like, I don't know if any of you guys were watching my stream earlier, but I played an Abathur game. And I started the game, yeah, because this game's over. So I started the game on my Abathur where I was like, holy cow, enemy team has absolutely no wave clear. We have a Falstad and an Illidan, and I'm Abathur. If we ever get into a team fight, we lose the game. So I told my team that. I was like, hey guys, Kala here. By the way, if we ever get in a team fight, we lose the game. So let's just take camps early, like 1 minute early, and let's split push the entire game. I hope you're all having a great day. Let's win Hero League. My team literally never took an entire team fight, ever. I just watched Illidan stay top lane, like Falstad chilling mid lane. Like literally it was as if the enemy team was fire, you know? Like they just stayed away from it the entire time. And we just absolutely dominated that game. And I guarantee you, if I didn't say that in the beginning, my team would have been looking for fights. I guarantee it. Because it's not like I'm not saying that my team wasn't smart enough to recognize the win conditions of our team versus the win conditions of the opponent's team. I'm just saying that why not just do that work for them? Why not just lay it out for your teammates? Just be like, hey guys, this is our win condition. Let's all abide by it and win, right? If somebody argues with you in chat where it's like, that's not our win condition, then perhaps you can have that conversation with your teammate. You can just be like, oh, I thought it was because X, Y, and Z. And they'll be like, no, we can actually take team fights because of this. Maybe you'll learn something off of it. Maybe your team will learn something off of it. You know, maybe your team's never played with the Abathur or the Dehaka. So like stuff like that is so important to communicate. Just as a general rule for everybody watching, if you're playing any sort of side lane, any specialist, any Dehaka, any Abathur, you know, that's the information that you have to share with your teammates.
Yeah.
So you played the lane so damn well. Like really, man, nice job. You played against a lane where technically you were supposed to be losing it. You played it perfectly. You really did. There was the one Q onto the shaman that I think you could have gotten, and it would have helped you out a bunch. And then I needed you to tell Valeera to help you take top camp. And aside from that, you just start your dominance in the lane. You start your dominance on the map. You start opening up these towers. Like, look, this tower's still up. F.
It could have been down if we got that camp and pushed a little bit harder and all that. Yeah, it could have been a very different game.
Absolutely agree. Do you have any questions from me? Your build's good. Yeah, that's about it.
I mean, it seems pretty straightforward. You know, just to work on, you know, getting camps when the situation arises, when we have a little bit of space to get them, and then just always be trying to find the split soak and then Z to the backline.
Exactly. Yeah. So let's do another one of these in the near future. Hopefully it's a Dehaka one, because I really feel like you're learning a lot on this hero and you're going to become an absolute beast in the super near future.
Awesome, man. Love to do it.
Right on, dude. Thank you so much for submitting the replay, and I appreciate your time this evening.
Thanks. Have a good one.
Okay. See ya. All right, you guys. Well, that was an excellent replay. Okay, let me go over my events here. Viho, thanks for the follow. Draw15, thanks for the follow. Doom the Boomkin, thanks for the follow. Conman the Uber, thank you. Cheesy Whiz, wow, thank you so much for the subscription. Really, really appreciate the support. Seriously, thank you. Tax1K, thanks for the follow. Shiny Heel. Assassin with the 6-month resub. Dude, thank you so freaking much. Happy 6 months, BB. And to you, my dude. Lennon Lives On, thank you for the follow. Hamfist Jones and Coleman123. Thank y'all. Okay, moving onward. Onwards and upwards, my lord. We have, I believe, Tax 1K. Yep. So this is another diamond player. Let's look at Dehaka talents, because we've got some questions about them. Whoops. For 13, do you like Ferocious Stalker over Primal Swarm? No. Like, this can be good. And I think in the context that we had there, it might have been a pretty good choice. But like 90% of the time, I think Primal Swarm is better. I definitely think Primal Swarm is better. But because he had such a pick-oriented comp, I think that the Ferocious Stalker actually lended to that win criteria a little bit better and might have resulted in more kills. So, all right, let's move on to the next replay. Just gonna mute everything to make sure everything's good on my end, and I will be back in like 2 seconds.